So hi all. Today I'm going to explain about network ID, valid ID, broadcast ID, and subnet mask. Okay. So first, in the last video we have seen about IP address, right? So IP address is IP is a internet protocol. So it is a location based ID. Okay. So that means in a world where the computer is exactly located. To know about that, it is called IP address. Okay. So now we are going to talk about network ID. Okay. So network is used to denote the location. Okay. So network ID is also called as network address. Okay. And it is a first IP address. Okay. Is the first IP address in a subnet. Okay. Uh, so it is a identification of LAN. Okay, it is also a IP format only, but it is not a IP address. It will be in a IP format, but it is not a IP address. So in IP address, if host portion of IP address is set to all zero in binary, and then it is called network ID. So host portion should be zero in the network ID. Means in the IP address, host portion should be zero. Then it is called network ID. Okay, and this network ID can't be given to the computer. Okay, so we can't assign this network ID to the computer. So that means, for example, see here 192.168.1.0 we have, right, one IP address. So till 1 we have till 1 it is a network portion, and the 0 is called as host portion. Okay. So host portion should be 0 in the network ID. Okay. So this is all about network ID. Now we move on to valid IP. So valid IP, or also known as host address, okay, and so this IP address that can be assigned to the device. So valid IP can be assigned to a device. Okay, so we have I think like 256 IP address we have. Okay, so here, like valid IPs range from 192.168.1.1 to 192.168.1.254. So till this means between these ranges or valid IP address. Okay. So this IP address can be assigned to a device. And 192.168.118.255, which is the next IP address. So that IP address can't be assigned to the computer host. Okay. So this is all about valid IP. Now next we'll move on to the broadcast IP. So broadcast address is the last IP in a subnet. Okay. So in valid IP I mentioned, right, 192.168.1.255. This IP address is the last IP. Okay, last IP address. So this address is called as broadcast ID. Okay. This broadcast address, what this means, what broadcast address will do means it is used to send a message to all devices in that subnet. Okay. So this also we can't assign to the computer, and host portion should be 1. So in broadcast ID, host portion should be 1, and this also we can't assign to a computer. Okay. And next we'll come to subnet mask. So subnet mask, it is denoted in a IP format. Okay. So subnet mask defines which part of an IP address belongs to the network and which part belongs to the host. So in IP address we have network and host portion. Okay. So subnet mask defines which part of the IP address belongs to network and belongs to which part of the IP address belongs to host. So this defines the subnet mask. Okay, so it is also denoted in IP format, but it is not the IP address. In so in IP address we have, if we have one in a binary, then that portion is called network portion. This network portion should be 1, okay, and host portion should be 0. So this is all about subnet mask.